My young brothers and sisters, there comes a moment in every generation when the world calls upon its youth to rise, to take ownership of their destiny, and to decide whether they will live with purpose or waste the precious gift of life. Today, that moment belongs to you. I have walked through darkness, through years of struggle and sacrifice, and I learned that the greatest tragedy is not hardship itself, it is a life lived without direction. You stand at the beginning of a journey that can shape nations, uplift families, and transform the world. But only if you choose to rise, only if you choose not to surrender your time, your dreams, and your power to laziness, fear, or the distractions that promise comfort but steal your future. You are not too young to lead. You are not too young to change your story. Your life is the most valuable treasure you possess, and every day that passes carries a piece of it away. Do not waste it. Do not wait for a perfect moment, because greatness has never been born from waiting. It is born from courage, discipline, and a burning desire to create a life that matters. The world is watching you, your future is calling you, and history is waiting for your name. My young friends, the future of any nation is not determined by the walls of its palaces, nor by the wealth of its coffers, nor by the comfort of its elders. It is determined by you. Yes, you, the youth, who carry within you the energy, the passion, and the vision that can transform a community, a country, and even the world. History will judge our age not by the mistakes of those who have passed, but by what you choose to do with the life and opportunity before you today. You are not spectators. You are participants, architects, and torchbearers of tomorrow. Every idea you nurture, every action you take, and every choice you make builds the path that others will walk upon. Do not allow your days to drift away in idleness or distraction. Time is the currency of life, and once spent, it can never be reclaimed. Many young people squander their talent, their energy, and their precious hours on fleeting pleasures, waiting for life to happen to them, but life will not wait. The power to create, to change, and to inspire lies not in tomorrow or in some distant hope. It lies within your hands today. The future belongs to those who understand that every small effort, every act of courage, and every commitment to growth adds up to greatness. Understand that greatness does not arrive without struggle. Every meaningful achievement comes with obstacles, failures, and moments of doubt. These challenges are not barriers to be feared, but stepping stones to be embraced. Do not shy away from hardship, for it is in the crucible of struggle that your character, your resilience, and your leadership are forged. Do not be afraid to dream boldly, for it is the dreams of youth that history remembers. The world needs your ideas, your energy, and your unyielding hope more than ever. Education is your most powerful weapon. Knowledge is not merely a tool for personal success. It is a key to freedom, empowerment, and transformation. Learn relentlessly, seek wisdom, question boldly, and cultivate understanding. What you know and how you apply it to better your life and the lives of others will determine the direction of your future and the legacy you leave behind. Above all, remember that your actions define you far more than your age, your background, or the mistakes you have made. Your life is a story still being written, and every day is a new page. Do not allow fear, laziness, or negativity to steal from you what is rightfully yours, a life of purpose, dignity, and impact. Rise to the challenge, embrace your responsibility, and recognize that the torch of tomorrow burns brightest in your hands. You are not too young to lead. You are not too inexperienced to make a difference. The world needs your courage, your commitment, and your vision. Do not wait for someone else to light the path. Be the light. Your life is too precious, your potential too vast, and your time too limited to waste. Carry the torch of tomorrow, and let your actions today ignite a brighter, stronger, and more just world. Time is the most precious gift you have, yet it is also the most fragile. Every hour that passes, every moment that slips away, is a piece of your life that can never be reclaimed. Many young people do not realize that time is not merely a measure of days and months. It is the very substance of your destiny. To waste it is to rob yourself of the chance to achieve greatness, to learn, to grow, and to leave a mark upon the world. Life is not a rehearsal, and the hours you spend in idleness or distraction are hours lost forever. You must understand that the decisions you make today shape the person you will become tomorrow. Sitting idle, waiting for opportunity to arrive, or postponing your dreams is the slowest form of surrender. Every moment you dedicate to learning, to building, to helping, and to striving brings you closer to the life you desire. Do not let fear or comfort convince you that time is abundant, for it is not. The clock moves forward regardless of whether you are ready, willing, or even aware. To guard your time is to guard your life itself. It is not enough to simply exist from one day to the next. Living without purpose, drifting through the hours, is a tragedy far greater than failure. True fulfillment comes to those who honor each moment, who rise early with intention, and who commit to actions that matter. Every small task completed, every effort made towards self-improvement adds up to a life of meaning and impact. Time, when invested wisely, compounds its power. Just as a small seed grows into a mighty tree, the minutes you devote to growth today will bear fruit in your future. Remember also that wasted time cannot be measured only in hours or days. It is measured in missed opportunities, in relationships left undeveloped, in knowledge never sought, and in dreams never pursued. Procrastination, distraction, and indulgence are thieves of life, and they strike without warning. You must cultivate discipline, set priorities, and act with urgency. The life you desire is waiting, but it requires your commitment and your diligence. Do not be afraid of hard work. Time spent in effort, in struggle, and in purposeful action is never wasted. It builds strength, character, and resilience. Those who achieve greatness are not always the most talented or the luckiest, but those who refuse to squander their time. They understand that life is a limited resource, and that every moment is an opportunity to grow, to serve, and to create. So, take hold of your hours with intention. Live each day fully, knowing that your future depends on the choices you make right now. Protect your time, respect it, and use it wisely, for it is your life itself. When you do this, not a single moment will be wasted, and the life you build will be one of purpose, achievement, and enduring impact. Time is life. Do not waste it, for it is the most powerful gift you will ever receive. A life without purpose is like a ship without a rudder, drifting endlessly on a sea of uncertainty. Many young people wander through their days without a clear sense of why they are here, what they hope to achieve, or the mark they wish to leave upon the world. Yet within each of you lies a unique spark, a mission waiting to be discovered, a power waiting to be awakened. Purpose is not a luxury. It is the engine that drives every action, the light that guides every decision, and the fire that fuels perseverance even in the darkest of times. Without it, talent fades, energy dissipates, and potential remains unrealized. Finding your purpose is not something that happens by accident. It requires reflection, courage, and honesty. You must ask yourself, what moves me? What challenges excite me? What injustice stirs my soul? Purpose is not always a grand vision or an immediate answer. Sometimes it begins with small actions, with noticing where your heart and your skills intersect, and with the willingness to pursue those things relentlessly. When you align your life with purpose, even ordinary tasks acquire extraordinary meaning. and every effort contributes to a larger mission. Purpose gives power because it transforms the way you face obstacles. When life becomes difficult, when critics doubt you, when setbacks arise, it is purpose that keeps you standing. It is the quiet strength that whispers, "Keep going, for this is why you exist." Without purpose, challenges feel like defeats. With purpose, they become opportunities to grow, to learn, and to demonstrate your courage. The power of purpose is not in avoiding struggle, but in giving struggle a direction, in turning adversity into a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block. Living with purpose also inspires others. When a young person moves through life with clarity and intention, their energy ignites those around them. Communities are uplifted, peers are motivated, and even strangers can feel the ripple effect of one life committed to a meaningful mission. History is shaped not only by those with talent, but by those with purpose. Those who rise above distraction, fear, and apathy to leave a legacy that matters. Do not fear choosing a path, even if it seems daunting. The fear of making the wrong decision often keeps people from discovering their mission, but it is far worse to live without direction than to stumble while seeking it. Purpose is not about perfection, it is about dedication, consistency, and the courage to act. It is about waking each day with the knowledge that your life has meaning, that your contributions count, and that you can make a difference. So I urge you, seek your purpose with determination, pursue it with courage, and let it guide every step you take. When you live a life aligned with your mission, you will discover an inner power that cannot be shaken by doubt, fatigue, or opposition. Purpose is the compass that transforms ordinary life into extraordinary impact. Find it, embrace it, and let it carry you toward the life you were meant to live. Struggle is not a curse, nor is it a sign of weakness. It is the forge in which greatness is created. Every person who has left a mark on history, every leader who has inspired millions, every individual who has achieved true success has faced obstacles, endured hardship, and persevered when the path was dark and uncertain. Challenges are not interruptions to your journey. They are the journey itself. They test your resolve, shape your character, and reveal the strength you may not yet know you possess. To fear struggle is to fear the very experience that molds you into someone capable of extraordinary things. When life confronts you with difficulty, it is easy to feel defeated. It is easy to believe that the road is too steep, the task too great, or the opposition too powerful. But remember, the measure of a person is not how they fare in times of comfort, but how they rise when the weight of the world bears down upon them. Every setback carries a lesson. Every failure contains an opportunity. And every hardship has the potential to make you stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Do not run from these moments. Embrace them, for they are shaping you for a purpose greater than you may yet understand. Struggle teaches patience and perseverance. It teaches humility and gratitude. When you confront difficulty, you learn to value the small victories, to respect the effort it takes to move forward, and to understand that success is rarely instantaneous. The trials you face prepare you for responsibility, leadership, and the ability to guide others when their own challenges arise. Those who have never known struggle often cannot fully appreciate the value of triumph or the depth of empathy necessary to lead with justice and compassion. It is also important to understand that struggle is not an enemy to avoid, but a companion to learn from. Every obstacle, every moment of discomfort, every failure that threatens to break you is also an opportunity to grow stronger. You discover your limits, and then you push beyond them. You learn skills, cultivate courage, and gain insight that no comfort or ease could ever teach. Life's hardships are not punishments. They are the instruments by which your potential is unlocked. Do not be afraid to endure, to strive, and to confront adversity with determination. Remember that no one achieves greatness without facing trials, and no legacy is built without overcoming resistance. The strength you develop in struggle becomes the power you carry forward into every aspect of life. It is in those moments of resistance that you are tested, refined, and ultimately prepared to make your mark upon the world. So, embrace your challenges. Meet your obstacles with courage. Let every difficulty strengthen your resolve and shape your character. Greatness is not given, it is earned in the crucible of struggle. Your hardships are not roadblocks but stepping stones. Rise through them, learn from them, and let them forge you into a person capable of leaving a lasting, powerful, and meaningful impact on the world. Education is the most powerful weapon you can possess, yet it is far more than a collection of facts or a degree on a wall. It is the key that unlocks opportunity, the light that illuminates paths hidden by fear and ignorance, and the tool that allows you to shape your own destiny. Knowledge gives you the ability to think critically, to question injustice, and to see beyond the boundaries that others may try to impose upon you. It is through education that minds are freed, dreams are nurtured, and societies are transformed. Without it, potential remains dormant, and voices are silenced before they are ever heard. Many young people underestimate the power of learning, believing that education is only about classrooms or examinations. But it is far greater than that. Education is a lifelong pursuit of understanding, of curiosity, and of growth. It is the courage to seek truth, even when it challenges your own beliefs or the norms around you. It equips you to make informed decisions, to innovate solutions, and to act with wisdom in the face of complexity. A mind that is trained, disciplined, and enriched is a mind that cannot easily be deceived, manipulated, or confined. Knowledge empowers you to rise above limitations and to see possibilities where others see obstacles. Do not fear the effort that education demands. Every hour spent learning, every skill acquired, and every concept understood builds a foundation that no challenge can shake. Education requires discipline, patience, and persistence, but its rewards are immeasurable. It enables you to understand the world, to communicate effectively, and to influence positive change. With education, you gain the freedom to think independently, to act confidently, and to pursue your dreams with clarity and purpose. It is a weapon that strengthens not the hand that holds it, but the mind that wields it. Education also carries responsibility. What you learn is not meant solely for your own advancement. It is meant to serve your community, your nation, and the world. Knowledge without action is like a fire kept in a box. It has potential, but it cannot light the way for others. Use your education to lift others, to challenge injustice, to innovate, and to create opportunities for those who follow. In doing so, you honor the power of learning and multiply its effect far beyond your own life. Never underestimate the doors that knowledge can open. What fear seeks to lock, education can unlock. What ignorance tries to keep hidden, education can reveal. In a world that often seeks to limit you, learning becomes your shield and your sword. Invest in it, protect it, and wield it wisely, for it will carry you farther than any privilege, talent, or circumstance ever could. So embrace education with courage, curiosity, and relentless determination. Let it shape your mind, guide your choices, and empower your actions in the hands of a committed and thoughtful youth. Education is not just a tool, it is a force capable of changing the world. Your mind is your most powerful weapon. Cultivate it, sharpen it, and use it to leave a legacy of wisdom, justice, and hope.